I'm left Tianchen in the apocalypse. Would you choose to act with the majority of people or in a small team? At this moment, Duangche and the disciplinary head were intimidated by Gao Fei's unwavering determination as they saw the students in the bus peering out. The disciplinary head could only say, "I will deduct credits and mark you with a major offense when we get back." The school bus drove away, and I thought the situation had come to an end, but suddenly, a hand reached out from behind and forcefully grabbed Gao Fei. It was a female zombie, and Gao Fei was pinned down beneath her. He could only struggle to defend himself with the fire axe against her looming bite. Just as Gao Fei was about to exhaust his strength, the female zombie transformed into a master of flying headbutt. And Gao Fei saw me slowly appearing in front of him. I was relieved that I arrived just in time, or we would have bid farewell forever. On our way to find a safe location, we discovered that the school bus had headed towards the city. It was practically a death wish to drive such a large vehicle into the city during the apocalypse. Moreover, there was a student on the bus who had concealed their injuries and suddenly mutated, causing an accident. In a panic, we all rushed to get off the bus. The commotion from the accident attracted many mutants, and we had to escape for our lives. In the end, Gao Fei fell behind due to a leg injury, and Duangche and her group locked him outside the gate. Knowing he couldn't run with his injured leg, Gao Fei told me to escape on my own in that moment. The cowardly me abandoned my friend and ran. When I came to my senses, he was there, handing me a piece of bread. Looking at me now, was this the heavens giving me a chance to start over and not leave any regrets? Before long, we arrived at a car repair shop owned by Gao Fei's relatives. It seemed that there were no more living people in this area. Once inside, I told everyone to lock the doors and windows and thoroughly check for any threats after settling inside. I asked Gao Fei about his plans. He wanted to go back to Jixian to search for his parents. I told him I would go with him, but first, I needed to find someone in the city. Gao Fei teasingly asked, "Is it your girlfriend?" "You have a girlfriend? When did that happen?" I laughed and said, "Gao Fei, you really are an optimist." After nightfall, zombies began randomly pounding on the doors of houses. As long as they didn't have a specific target, the doors wouldn't be breached. It was time for me to pass on my past experiences to Gao Shui. I explained that we, just like those monsters, had already been infected by the virus. This virus triggers genetic mutations, causing most people's genes to collapse during the process and turning them into monsters. However, a small number of people can resist this mutation and even control it. By controlling our own evolution, we can greatly enhance our physical abilities and even develop resistance to the virus. Now, I taught him a breathing technique that can accelerate evolution. We need to at least evolve virus resistance first. With each breath, focus your mind and pay attention to any sensations in your body. If you feel any tingling sensations, it means there are viruses lurking inside you, and you need to control them. The viruses will gradually gather in a specific part of your body, which represents the direction of your future evolution. Just like before, the area where I evolved is my palm. After the viruses gather, they form patterns on my palm, earning me the title of Palm Pattern Evolver. Palm Pattern Evolution belongs to the versatile category, enhancing overall physical abilities in a balanced manner. It means that I'm average in every aspect, in other words, a mediocrity, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, because this time I have an absolute advantage. More exciting developments will be shown in the next video.